fantasy, digital dreams sailing through windows. You only know of me from digital screens.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Solshow, and today we're gonna be reviewing a game that's also splashed with some anime, and it's just a weird fun time, so let's get into it. Today we are reviewing Catherine with a C. And the reason that is important is because it is very integral to the plot of this game. You play as a character named Vincent, and Vincent is in a relationship with a girl named Catherine with a K. And the relationship seems just kind of stagnant, and then suddenly she becomes pregnant, she wants to get married, and that's when Vincent also happens to cheat on her with another girl named Catherine, only with a C. And then during all of this, Vincent is developing nightmares that seem to be contagious to the people around him, nightmares that he doesn't remember when he wakes up, and seem to almost be kind of deadly. Like, he is very scared that these nightmares may kill him. And if you head towards the gameplay section of this game, that is very much the case, because you get to play out these nightmares where you're ascending small blocks. It's like a very advanced mini game, and these blocks, you just climb blocks. That's the whole fucking gameplay, but they make it as fun and interesting as they can. It's a lot more complex than it sounds. And yeah, what I describe isn't the plot or the idea for your average video game. This is made by the guys who made Persona, and it very much plays out like games like Bayonetta, where it's very stage heavy. You get trophies for, winning certain stages quickly or more efficiently. It's one of those kinds of games, and depending on how you look at it, the story might as well just be like the separate entity to the gameplay, because the story, it looks just like an anime, and it's not that heavy. Like, it isn't long, it doesn't last that long, and the cutscenes aren't like super interesting or anything. So the story could just be a backseat to the game, but I feel at the same time, the way I enjoyed this game, the gameplay might as well have been like a backseat to the story, because the gameplay felt very much like a big mini game. So it really depends on what you're trying to achieve from this game. It has two very different things it's offering. And along the way, Vincent, he still goes to the bar every day. You get to play out those sections, and you get to talk to the people around you. You get to message these girls. You get to, just kind of explore his daily life. And during that, you also get a morality system. Basically, you kind of get to lean on which girl Vincent is going for. And all of that still ties into the themes and morals of the game, which come in towards the end, and it also leads to a lot of different endings. The ending I got was a little bit underwhelming, and so I caved in and just watched the rest of the endings online, because I'm a filthy casual. And there are ways games can achieve your hearts. There are games like Skyrim, which go above and beyond just to hit you with everything they have, all these different things you can do. And then there are games like this, which win your heart by doing the little things. Little things like the Golden Playhouse, which people who've played this game will know what I'm talking about. Little things like having little tidbits of story here and there, like, oh, did Catherine see somebody else? Which Catherine is this person talking about? Because there's also little things like the whole sheep. Like, whenever you're in a dream world, everyone looks like grown walking sheep, and they see you as another grown walking sheep. That is a really cool idea. And I heard about this game years and years ago, and I finally just got around to playing it. And I remember when I first heard about this, the collector's edition of this game comes with like a pair of boxers. This is a weird fucking game. But I squeezed a lot more time into this game than I thought I would. I had a lot more fun than I thought I did. And, the characters and the story, it was satisfying. I just thought there could have been a couple more different gameplay or different areas to explore. I was really sick of going to the same bar and doing the kind of same repetition. I know that repetition is like a very finite thing for this kind of game, and the repetition did kind of like feel relaxing to me for a while, but just doing the same thing every time, it started to feel like, okay, let's just get this game over with. I'm sick of these nightmares. I'm sick of going to the bar and drinking the next day and the same fucking conversations with the same 3 friends. Hello, love.
Hey, baby.
You,
Are you leaving for work?
huh?
Did you leave for work?
No, I work at 11.
Oh, at 11? Oh, okay. Do you want me to bring you home anything?
Sure.
What would you like?
Just a chicken sandwich, I guess.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna give you my phone, too.
I know, because you want the Charmander.
Yay!
Alright. Well, she needs to download for coming with me, so I'll be able to do it.
Yay!
Alright, thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Boy. That was a phone call from my Catherine. Anyway, but do I see myself playing this game again? Do I see myself like really coming back just to play the other endings? I feel like at a different time, in a different world, I would have jumped on that, but nowadays I feel like I would rather just play a different game. I would rather, find something else. It was a fun game. I just don't see myself coming back to it because I feel like the games I love are reserved for that. And I don't necessarily love this game the way I love the... And this might be a spoiler, but I think there's like 8 endings, so, take it what you will. My ending featured Vincent kind of in the middle between the 2 relationships. He didn't get with either Catherine. It kind of ended with him conquering the evil bad guy and doing all these things. And then he kind of just like fell asleep at the bar, just resting with a big ass smile on his face. And the choices I made, in case you were wondering, I was going for the original Catherine, the blue doing the Paragon, and then I was like, that's really fucking hard, because every time you fuck up, it just puts you back into the middle of the scale. So I was like, let's just be a dick. That seems to be easier. It was. So I was a dick the whole time. But the choices I made towards the end, it kind of just painted me into a corner, and I was fine with that. I thought the ending fit the Vincent that I created, what little, room to make choices you got. And yeah, that was basically my experience with Catherine. So, score, I'm going to give Catherine a 7 out of 10. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next review, and until then, thank you for watching. You can check out my social media down below, hit up the comments, do whatever it is you do on YouTube. Anyway, thank you so much again, and with that, I leave you. I don't know, I just waved like 4 times. Why did I do that?